Yo guys, what is up? Welcome back to another video, and in today's video we're going to be discussing on what loadout you should be carrying right now during the avatar event, to be clear, in chapter 5 season 2, and what loadout you should be carrying if you're a controller player, because honestly this loadout makes me win every game unless I use a thermal scope. I'm terrible with the thermal scope. Starting off with the first item in your loadout, you should be using the Thunderburst SMG as your first slot, because it's very easy to access, and honestly it's just like a really good gun right now. You can see my loadout in the game right here. It has the Thunderburst SMG, even though it's only green, which I could have picked up a higher rarity weapon. But then look, I go over here and buy the purple one immediately because it's just that good. The Thunderburst SMG is actually crazy because you can beam kids. And guys, I'm not going to be going over weapon mods in this video because that would take up a long time, and you guys can pick whatever weapon mods you really want. But if you want a recommended scope, I would recommend the Hollow 13 scope because it works with like every single gun almost. For the second slot in your inventory, you're gonna have to go to Grimgate for this one, but you should be using Cerberus's Gatekeeper shotgun. And look at this clip, I just did like 60 damage from that far away with the Cerberus Gatekeeper shotgun, and honestly the Gatekeeper shotgun is one of the best shotguns we've had in a while. And yes, this is a little bit controversial to say it's better than a pump, but honestly it is, because honestly it's just that good, and it has 3 shots. And if you're not using Cerberus's, just use a normal Gatekeeper shotgun, because then you can give it an extended drum mag. And yeah, honestly it does so much damage, and even with Cerberus's, look at this guy, he's just gonna get demolished. Like bro, look, 97 damage, not even headshot, and that's pretty crazy. So now we're gonna move on to the third slot, which should be the Deagle, aka the hand cannon. And honestly the Deagle this season is crazy, and you can actually double pump with it. So if you have the Cerberus Gatekeeper shotgun, you can shoot someone with it and then the Deagle, and then shoot them back with the Cerberus Gatekeeper shotgun as if they're not already dead, because the Cerberus Gatekeeper shotgun just does that much damage. But then the Deagle also does a lot of damage too, so that's why I think you should carry it in your loadout. So that is the concluded part of the weapons. Now here's where it starts to get a little bit weird. For the fourth slot, you're gonna want to use this as a mobility slot. So basically what I would prefer is airbending, because it's basically a car, but it's in your inventory, like you can go so far. But here's the thing, you can use it as an extra heal slot, or just a random slot that you extra need for something else, like a mythic, like water bending or something, but you could use that for an AR. So this is like an extra slot basically, because if you have the aspect of agility, you can go really far really quickly. But if you're really big, like you want a lot of kills, then you should just keep the airbending so you can have a ton of mobility. But you could also use this as something else, so it's just kind of a random slot. For the final slot, you're gonna want to pick up healing items, and the most useful one this season is probably either Flowberry Fizz, or Chug Splashes. And these are all really good, but you could keep it simple with minis and or big pots. So that is the entire loadout, and honestly this is pretty good, and honestly really OP if you think about it, because of like aim assist and other things. So if you're good, I would definitely recommend trying out this loadout, and also just trying to get a win with only this loadout. And honestly, sorry for the random slots kinda at the end, the 2 random slots really, because healing, it's really your choice, and the weapon mods are also your choice. But anyways guys, I'll see you all in the next one.